everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode we are taking on an exciting challenge. I spotted some incredibly talented UI UX designer here on Behance and their work is simply amazing. So what's the plan? Today we are going to pick one section of this UI design and we are going to turn it and we are going to bring it back to life. So for today I chose this section because it was kind of unique product detail section. And we are going to see how we are going to code it from scratch. Here we are in our visual code. We are going to discuss the rationale behind each choice, step by step, and to transform the design you saw into a fully functional code. So I'm going to give you at the end of the video some really good transitions you can do an hover effect on the image. So with that being said, let's get started. So using exclamation mark, we are going to get our default page. We are going to get our default code. Here we are going to work to write product details, and that's good. Now I'm going to import the Bootstrap code and give you guys the links down below. So here we go. We have Bootstrap, Font Awesome, and the Bootstrap Popper.js and jQuery. All of these are needed for today for our effects, including our hover effect on the image. So let's get started. We are going to start with card part, and then we are going to add the other pieces such as this color up here and the text here. So let's start with our cards. Back into our code. We are going to use some of our code. So I'm going to go style and CSS, and let's go here link, and let's write just style.css. And with that being said, let's get started here. Firstly, I'm going to do only one card. Then using Bootstrap, I'm going to make that responsive with 3 cards. So let's start with our card first. Let's add another product card, and inside this div, so if you see the design here, you need to have 2 images. Photoshop, I have cut them. So this is the girl, background of girl, a bag, and the background of get. I just bag and the body background. So here I used Photoshop or whatever to cut the image and just content aware fill to make this background. So if you see how this one is made, we actually have this card and this image. I'm going to tell you the reason why we use the codes we are going to use. The reason we use the codes we are going to use. So we are going to make this background position relative and this one absolute. So if you do a position relative and then inside of it you put a position absolute, that position absolute is going to follow the position relative. It might be hard to understand, but later you're going to see that it's pretty simple. So we did this one. We're going to go with card image top or maybe background. And inside of this, we are going to go with a bag. We are going to go with top image container. Here we go. And inside of this, we are just going to add our picture source. Image, and let's add curl.png. Now let's see what we did here. So as you can see, we have this image for now. As the card image background, we are going to go with style, and or maybe yeah, let's do here style, and let's go background URL, and let's have our curl background. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go background image. Style, we're gonna go with background image. Let's add URL and let's put our background, which is curl background .png. Let's close this, and we should be fine here. Yep. Let's leave it like that for now. So we have our image, our top image container, card image, and outside of this one, we are going to go with our card body, card underline body. So this is going to be the bottom section of the card, and here we're going to go with h5. We are going to give it a class. Let's see how it is. Okay, card title. Here we go. What's name is Fascinator Hat, and we are going to go with our paragraph, which is going to be this paragraph. We're going to go class. For paragraph, we're going to do these two, and we're going to give it card minus text. Let's go like this, and inside of this, we are going to create two spans for these two. First one is going to be $18 or $12. Okay, $18, and we're going to go span $12. Inside of this, we're going to create a class. This one is going to be the discounted price, and this one is going to be our original price. Let's see what we have here. Okay, as you can see, these lines are from the Bootstrap card class. Now outside of this, let's close this div, and we have a class, product. No, let's name it stock, and what we have here, 2-piece stock. And then we're going to go with our rating, and for our rating, we're going to give a class rating here, and let's go, I think it was 5, yeah, and let's go a span. Okay, let's give it a class of font awesome. I think it was star. I think it was star. Let me see. Yeah, it was star. And let's give it a class for the color. I'm going to say checked, and this is it. And we have our add to cart button right here, and we're going to go with button. We're going to go button primary and add to cart class, and inside here I'm going to go with an I, give it a class of font awesome. Okay, font awesome shopping cart, and we have this one here too. So let's just see what we made here. So we have our, let's just rename this real quick, and here we have our card top image. Here we have our card body, we have our product title. Let's go product title. Let's just go like this. Let's just align them here fast. We have the product price. Let's go like this. Here we go. And this one. Okay, this one. Let's remove it. Then we have our okay, let's see, our bottom section. Let's name it like this. Save it, and here we have it. Now we are going to add our own CSS. Going to our style CSS, our style.css, we're going to go let's go box sizing border box, and for body we are going to give it background background color. We are going to go F1 F1 F1, so it's not entirely white. Okay, as you can see. And now let's start first with our product card here. Here we go, product card. And on our product card, we're going to go margin top. We're going to go 0 pixels. Here at body, we're going to go top 0, left 0, right 0, and let's go overflow hidden, and bottom 0. Let's see. Here we go. Here at our product card, we are going to go with margin 0. We are going to give it a width. Let's see, with 400 pixels. Okay. And let's give it maybe 440 pixels, just so it's more in match. Maybe a bit more. Okay, for now let's do it like this. We can edit later. And let's go position relative. Let's go overflow visible, and border none. And we're going to give it a box shadow. I'm going to go here, 93 box shadow CSS. Let's see what we find here. Something, because I'm too lazy to make it from beginning. We have here a lot of, okay, this one seems good. I'm not even going to see if we have one which is more bottom. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go box shadow. It's kind of the same. But first of all, let's put all of this on a container. So let's go our product card. Here we go. Yep. Let's go first off on a container, which is a Bootstrap class. And now we are going to go with our card. Let's see how we name it. Card image background. So card image background. And we're going to go, this one is very important. You're going to go position relative, because we are going to move our top image in, yeah, as you can see, our top image needs, when it's moved, to be in a line with this one. So let's go position relative. Let's give it a background size. Let's make it cover, so it covers the entire image. Background position, we want it centered. Let's see. Yep, centered, so it takes all of it. And let's give it a height of, let's see, we're going to try to make it, I think it's fine. Let's try 300 and, I don't know, 80. Okay. Let's just first of all have a margin top of 5, just so it's not stuck there. And we're going to go in our style, and let's give it a border radius of so if you don't know how border radius works, with 4 numbers, it's actually, you give top left, okay, top right, bottom, yeah, something like this one. And let's go in our how do we name this one? Top image container. Let's go with top image container. Okay, container, and here we are going to go position absolute. Very important, because we need to move this exactly at this line, and then you won't have to worry about being responsive because we have position absolute, which is going to stick at the bottom of this one. So let's go position absolute. We're gonna go bottom 0. Here you go. You have bottom 0. You're gonna go with top no, left 0, right 0. You're gonna width 100%. You're gonna go overflow hidden, and we only want our top image to have overflow, or top part to have overflow, not our side. Now, how do we make this fit into this one? Top, let's see the class again. Top, okay. Let's give this one a class. Top image. Let's go here, top align image, and we're gonna go with width auto, and we're gonna go, very important, max width. It needs to be 100%. If we go 100%, 5, this is going to pass our limits, so let's keep it at 100%, and height auto, and this part is finished. Does it look the same? Now let's go into our bottom part. We have our let's go again, car title. We're gonna go car title, and text decoration none, and we're gonna go font weight bold, and we're gonna use the font family. We're gonna go font family urbanist, and here we have it. This is the closest font I can get. Now let's go with our original and discounted price. So original price, it's gonna have a text decoration of line through. So we have this line in middle. Okay, let's change these two. Here we go. And let's give it a lighter color of 777, light gray. Font family, same urbanist, and the font size, let's try 10 pixel, 13 pixel. Okay, 13 pixel seems fine. Discounted price, it's gonna have text decoration of none. Font weight, it's gonna have bold, or let's go 900, and let's go color. Let's see. Okay. So after going on the Google with our color picker, this was the color. So here we have it, 18. Fine enough. And let's see our two-piece stock. For our stock, we're gonna go stock. We want to give it a font size of 0.8 RAM, font weight of 400, important. Color, we're gonna go, let's go 505. Else what we have, let's just see how it looks. Close enough. Let's go a bit bolder, maybe 500. Okay, close enough. And let's add the margin top of -10 pixel, because it's quite closer to the font. Then let's go with our primary button. Or first, let's fix these two. How we are going to center them? So how we're going to center them, it's inside of these card title and this one, we're going to have a div of dflex. for display. Okay, for display flex, we're gonna add these two inside, and we're gonna go of flex.row because we want it to be in a row, and justify content space content, I think, between. Yep, and here we have it. Same we are going to do for these two. Let me get it, and div, here we go. Okay, we should have them. Okay, let's just see, we have our div here. Okay, this one needs to be outside, and here we have it. And okay, let's go into our code. So what we are going to do is, so what's left is to make this look like this one, give some padding, and this too. So let's go on our style. Here maybe 1000. Okay, now for rating and rating, let's go with font weight of 700 and font size of maybe 17 pixels for the 5, just so it can be bigger. We're going to go add our rating and check. We're going to give it a color of, let's just go orange. See how it looks. Yep, the star now is orange. Now if you can see on our image, this has also paddings. I'm gonna go with our card body, which we have, and let's go with padding of 1.4 RAM, 2 RAM, and 2 RAM. As you can see, we now need to bring this one down. Let's go here, let's go margin top 5, okay, maybe 4. Here our span, let's add our margin top 4. And for our icon here, let's go add to cart. We're gonna go bottom 10 pixel, right 10 pixel, and let's see what we have here. Okay, we're gonna go with color white, and background color, let's give it a 3A, 3D, 4A. You can see here. I'm gonna go with border none. Okay, border none here, and we are going to give it some padding of 10 pixels, 30 pixel and 10 pixel, so it's rounded in the middle because one top of the icon is up. And let's go with border radius of 100 pixels, and we have our this one. Now into our card body, we also need our border radius of 30 pixels. Okay, not to this one. Let's put it on our I think card. Put in our card. Okay, we have it in our card, and we pretty much now have the same result over here. So in order to make this, we have our container here. Now in our container, we are going to add a row, and then we have a column. So here on our container, let's add a row. Okay, only row. Close these, close the div. Let's go here. Okay, for now let's do it like this. We are going to add column large 4 because it's going to be 3 of them, col middle 6, and col small 12. Okay, now let's close this one. We're gonna get entirely of this and just 1, 2, and paste them. Now, as you can see, they are kind of beside each other. What we're going to do is here I'm gonna go container, and go max width of 1500 pixels. So this is our, it should also be responsive enough. If you want to add that, if you want to make that space, we're gonna go inside of each of our cards. Here, let's go with margin top 2. Okay, I'm gonna go margin top 2, margin top 2. We go for phone. Now we have these margins here, which is good. Okay, maybe let's make them 4, and yeah, good enough. So we have this part done. So I'm going to make this row, copy here, so we have 2 of them. But now, okay, let's go here, first row. Here we're gonna go background, we're gonna go back. So background, and background, and back. So we have our bags here. Let's see what we have else. We have these buttons over here. So between these 2 rows, between these 2, let's make it like this. We are going to add these 2 buttons. So let's go. Let's put so if you have lines like this, if you have lines, use always display flags. Let's start with that, display flags. Let's name it buttons. Let's open a div here, because we need them to be separated. And let's go a href. Now we're gonna go class button primary. We're gonna go with left arrow. See? Okay. Another one. Div here. And inside of this, we're gonna go with with an icon, class equals 5 font awesome F arrow left. Okay. Another one. We're gonna go with right arrow, and let's go right. Okay, now our right, and here we have it. On our style, we're gonna go with left arrow. We're gonna go padding and make it same as the other one, but this time we needed the bottom bigger, so 20, 25, and 20 again. And background color is gonna be this red one, as you can see. Then we're gonna go with our right arrow. Okay, color is gonna be the opposite. I'm gonna go background color white, padding the same, 20 pixels, 25 pixels, 20 pixels. And we're gonna go with our box shadow. Let's get it the same from our card. Let's put it here, and we should have something like this. Now for our buttons class, we added before. We're gonna go with with button and gap 20 pixels. Okay, pick buttons. Okay. And we're gonna give our arrows border radius of 100 pixels. Here too. And here we have it. I'm gonna go with remove the border none. And here we have it. We're just gonna add the here margin top. Let's go with 10 pixels first. Let's see how much it is. Quite large. Let's go 30 pixels. And same for the margin bottom. 30 pixels and maybe even more. 50 pixels. Okay. Let's go. 50 pixels seems enough. And let's copy this. And let's put it here. Okay, I made a mistake here. Let's remove our overflow hidden. Let's go overflow X hidden. Here we go. And so we finished our cards responsibly. So we are going to go quickly on how to do this part, and then I'm going to show you a very good animation on how you can do a really cool transition of the images. So I'm going to quick speed because I'm supposing you guys can do this. You can do this in many ways. Just go as the same as these ones. Group these two together, separate them on a div, display flex, move them on the right, and let's get started. I'm going to quick speed this one, and let's go get it. And this is the final result on here. And so I'm going to go just quickly on to show you guys what I did. So here on my index, I have a background div, another container, another row, which has a call of 12, call 12 on the entire screen. I added a responsive trending main, this responsive trending and class for the text. Here I divided them using display flex, and I added a line below. This is the codes, and yeah. So what I wanted to show you was a quick JavaScript. What I wanted to show you is a quick JavaScript on. I'm not going to make in this tutorial these buttons responsive. If you want to know how to do that, comment down below so I can tell you how to make a slideshow of these and how to make these buttons over here work. What I'm going to show you, it's a quick transition, a blur transition. Then when I hover this one, all the other ones are going to be blurred. So let's go here on our style, and I already added, if I'm not wrong, a blur effect. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my image, top image. Here we go. Top image. I'm going to go with transition of let's go 1 second, easy in out. Let's go like this. So on my index, I'm going to create a script here, and we're going to add our function of blur. We're going to go function add blur to others, and we're going to go const images to get all our class images. Document BigQuery selector all, and we're going to go with let's see what we name this one, top image, and we're going to go in a quick loop. We're going to write images for each image. Second, we're going to go with image. What is this going to do? Image, add this class list. We're going to go with blur effect. I think we named that right. I think blur effect, yep. Blur effect. And let's close this one. Let's just close it first. Like this. Let's remove this one. And then, okay, let's see our error where it is for each. Oh, okay, this one needs to be removed. And I'm gonna add another function to remove the blur. Remove function, remove blur from all if we don't hover on them. I'm gonna go again, let's take this same code, there we go, and same, this is the same one, just go remove blur from all, and add, instead of add, we're just gonna go with remove, and we're gonna go document, add in a listener here, query selector all, on our, okay, just 1 second, top image, and then, image add event listener, mouse over, so when we over our mouse, we're gonna call this function, and when we go, so add event listener, mouse out, we're gonna call the other function, which is remove blur from all. Let's question mark, let's close these. Here we made a mistake, we need to go for each image as we did to the others. Image, and let's just close it here, and let's see. So we have this cool blur hover effect. So in hover we did max width of 105%, and at the end we have this result. So it's pretty much similar to this one. If you guys want more episodes like this, please write in the comments down below, and see you till the next time.